I welcome you to this year's National Field Week. Unlike the way we have done it previously, where we've hosted you for a single day, we've hosted over 2,000 emerging small-scale farmers as well as commercial farmers. This year, we are doing it differently. We're going to go virtual, and we are going to do it over a period of time. So it's going to be over 5 days, and I invite you during these 5 days, let's learn together. Let's ensure that in the different regions where you are farming from, you are able to have a bumper harvest. This week, we look forward to 3 basic things that we are going to look at. They are main ones. The first one we'll be looking at is the SeedCo basket. So we're looking at the maize crop, we're looking at the soya beans, and then we're going to look at vegetables as well. So you do well to spend time with us as we look at these varieties and the crops that we have in the SeedCo basket. The second thing that we'll be looking at is the good agronomical practices. So for you to have a bumper harvest, you will need to ensure that you learn about these good agronomical practices. They are very key for you to have that bumper harvest. The third one, I must say, is that you need to look out for what is new. There's something exciting and new that is coming your way from us, SeedCo, to you farmers, to ensure that you are excited about this. We'll be announcing something as we go on during the week. At the end of it all, what we expect you to have achieved during this period, one is to choose the right seed of whichever basket you're picking from, whether it's maize, soybeans, or vegetables. Join us as we go and learn about these practices as well as what's new in the basket.
Yo!
Banji!
I'm not sure. How come your crop is far much better than mine? I mean, we are neighbors. My farm is right next to yours.
My dear, this is an open secret.
Tell me.
I switched to SeedCo ever since. My harvest has been good.
SeedCo?
SeedCo has got the right seed for every farmland.
Sure.
See, my friend, I'm telling you, just contact them and find out which is the right seed for you.
Increase your yield this season by using SeedCo Climate Smart Seeds. Call or visit your nearest SeedCo depot for more details on our Climate Smart products. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.
Every year, SeedCo invites farmers across Zambia to the SeedCo farm in Lusaka West, where we showcase crop demonstrations that highlight the yield potential of every SeedCo maize, soybeans, and vegetable seed variety, with the focus on good crop management practices to achieve best yields. This year is different. We're making it bigger, better, and safer. We would like to invite you to the SeedCo National Virtual Field Week, which will broadcast on ZNBC from the 22nd to 26th of March on social media and on community radio stations in all the 10 provinces of Zambia. On each day, we will take you through our demo fields to highlight good crop management practices and their effects on your crop. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.
It is my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to be before you and present the opening remarks for the Field Day for 2021 for SeedCo Zambia Limited. Before I go into details of my opening remarks, I really would like to acknowledge the very positive support that we've been receiving from the Minister's Office of Agriculture and also his permanent secretary. They have been extremely supportive on the works of SeedCo in the past year. I would also like to really thank our colleagues at the Seed Control and Certification Institute, SCCI, whom we have been working together on a daily basis to where we are today. It would be very unfair and unfortunate if we didn't acknowledge their support. Further, each year, whenever we hold our field days, SeedCo, we have invited traditional leaders, the chiefs, the headmen, and their people throughout the whole country, who some of them have come to see, and appreciate what SeedCo is doing on the ground. We are very sorry that you are unable to come this time because of circumstances. I'll come to that, later on. I would like to acknowledge again all other stakeholders in the agricultural value chain who have contributed to where SeedCo is today, and in particular for the field day that will be held over this time. Unfortunately, as has been the case in the past years, where we met physically, this year it won't be possible because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So we are having a field day virtual, and unfortunately this is starting to become a normal thing, and you will lose a bit, but not much, because what you'll be seeing later on is what ideally you could have seen if you had come here physically. So the field day for 2020-21 season, which is being held virtual, will be exactly the same way that has been held in the past, though in the past it was physical. You will definitely be seeing critical areas in terms of planting, dates. We always have given different planting dates, and farmers and other, people who come to our field day, they will recognize that if you plant at an appropriate time, you have a much higher yield. So that will be demonstrated as before. And also what has been critical in the past, especially for small-scale farmers, is having an appropriate population, planting population. That again will come out vividly, as you go through the various, scenarios. This is not only for maize seed, but this will also be for soybeans and the like. So plant population is critical, especially the appropriate one if you want to maximize on your yields as a farmer. And also we'll try to highlight, among many other, things on this particular field day, just the difference or the importance of planting hybrid seed as opposed to open pollinated, seed. For a long time, Zambia, Ministry of Agriculture, the Extension Department, all seed companies, and various practitioners in the agriculture sector, they have emphasized that we plant hybrids because of the yield potential, because of issues of resistance to certain diseases, and so on and so forth. So hybrids respond very effectively to various weather vagaries and diseases, and they give us maximum yield as opposed to planting open pollinated, seed varieties. This program will be running over a period of 5 days, and we are very happy with the cooperation that has been developed between us and our colleagues at ZNBC, and also various other communication channels, including community radio stations. So you'll be seeing in the next 5 days a lot of activities being displayed to you. Please find time to sit and watch and learn from wherever you may be. This is very important because unfortunately we always love to have you come all the way from various areas to come to SeedCo offices where we normally have our field day, but this time you'll be watching it sitting in your homes, sitting in your offices, wherever you may be. In terms of content, it will be exactly the same content that you would have seen had you come to see it physically. This year, our distribution of seed throughout the country started early, and fortunately, we've had very good rains. And throughout the country, including the areas where we've been skeptical, as a country, like Southern Province, areas like Gwembe, Western Province, and the valleys of Eastern Province, we've seen a very good crop of maize and other, crops coming out extremely well. And also coupled with the timely distribution of fertilizer and seed, especially under the Farmer Input Support Program, the country is definitely going to have a very good harvest, this year. So we are, as SeedCo, very happy to have been part of the team, part of the seed, the seed industry that has contributed to this good harvest. So I wish you well. Enjoy the National Field Day for SeedCo. And please, if you miss something, say on a particular day, tune in the following day so that you are able to fully appreciate what is there for you. The benefit that you accrue as a farmer by attending this virtual field day are enormous. Enjoy yourself and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Every year, SeedCo invites farmers across Zambia to the SeedCo farm in Lusaka West, where we showcase crop demonstrations that highlight the yield potential of every SeedCo maize, soybeans, and vegetable seed variety, with the focus on good crop management practices to achieve best yields. This year is different. We're making it bigger, better, and safer. We would like to invite you to the SeedCo National Virtual Field Week, which will broadcast on ZNBC from the 22nd to 26th of March on social media and on community radio stations in all the 10 provinces of Zambia. On each day, we will take you through our demo fields to highlight good crop management practices and their effects on your crop. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.
I'm not sure. How come your crop is far much better than mine? I mean, we are neighbors. My farm is right next to yours.
My dear, this is an open secret.
Tell me.
I switched to SeedCo ever since. My harvest has been good.
SeedCo?
SeedCo has got the right seed for every farmland.
Sure.
See, my friend, I'm telling you, just contact them and find out which is the right seed for you.
Increase your yield this season by using SeedCo Climate Smart Seeds. Call or visit your nearest SeedCo depot for more details on our Climate Smart products. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.
Hello, my name is Guntila Muleya. I'm the General Manager for SeedCo Zambia. I would like to welcome you to the virtual field week that we're going to be holding in the next 5 days. We normally have a National Field Day that we have in a physical way, but obviously because of the coronavirus, we had to look at innovative ways in which we could communicate to our customers. So as SeedCo, we take pride in ensuring that we disseminate the correct information to our farmers about how they need to manage their crops. Every year, we spend a lot of time with our farmers to just go through the various varieties that we have and the best ways of ensuring that those varieties give them the best yield possible. We have a lot of activities that are lined up this week. As you know, at SeedCo, we believe in having bumper harvest. We are the home of bumper harvest. And as a result, we're going to be spending a lot of time explaining to you, our dear farmers, on the various activities that you need to take into account for you to have a bumper harvest. In the past few years, we have listened to the feedback that has come from our farmers across the country. And we have come up with 2 new varieties that we're going to be launching this year. Number 1, we are going to be launching SC733, which is a late maturing variety, which is best for the northern region of the country. Number 2, we are going to be launching a medium maturing variety, which we call SC657. SC657 is good for regions 2 and 3 of this country, which is your central province and your northern province. But then this is a very versatile variety, and it can extend to other regions of the country, particularly the southern province, eastern, and parts of western province. We are happy with the performance of 2 other varieties that we launched last year. We launched two early maturing varieties. We launched SC303 and SC419. These varieties are very good for Region 1 of this country, which is mainly the southern province. And we have seen a lot of good uptake in that region. The farmers are happy with these two new varieties because they are climate smart varieties and they have drought resistance. To our farmers out there, I know we've had a very good season this year and we are happy about what we are seeing across the country this year. I would like to encourage you to stay tuned to this program so that you can see the number of things that we have lined up for you. And I am very sure that you will have a lot of good insights by the end of this week. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure. How come your crop is far much better than mine? I mean, we are neighbors. My farm is right next to yours.
My dear, this is an open secret.
Tell me.
I switched to SeedCo ever since. My harvest has been good.
SeedCo?
SeedCo has got the right seed for every farmland.
Sure.
See, my friend, I'm telling you, just contact them and find out which is the right seed for you.
Increase your yield this season by using SeedCo Climate Smart Seeds. Call or visit your nearest SeedCo depot for more details on our climate smart products. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.
Every year, SeedCo invites farmers across Zambia to the SeedCo farm in Lusaka West, where we showcase crop demonstrations that highlight the yield potential of every SeedCo maize, soybeans, and vegetable seed variety, with the focus on good crop management practices to achieve best yields. This year is different. We're making it bigger, better, and safer. We would like to invite you to the SeedCo National Virtual Field Week, which will broadcast on ZNBC from the 22nd to 26th of March on social media and on community radio stations in all the 10 provinces of Zambia. On each day, we will take you through our demo fields to highlight good crop management practices and their effects on your crop. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.
SC733, it's a new variety in the 7 series. 7 series is the latest maturing series, so we're looking at about 145 to 148 days. SC733, we're expecting the maturity to be very similar to that of SC727. Days to maturity is between 145 to 148. Being a 7 series, it is longer maturing, but it is slightly longer than SC719 by approximately 4 to 5 days. SC733 is a variety similar to 727 in that it requires more water than 719. So we see 733 as fitting into the northern regions of the country. I would say chiefly its characteristic is that it is more cob rot tolerant than 727. It gives a very nice long cob. The cobs that we were opening yesterday all have 16 pips around it, 45 to 48 long, very nice, strong grain. One of the things that I can say about the stalks are very thick and very good brace roots. So I feel that it's a variety that's going to stand well in high rainfall conditions. It's going to stand well in wind. Again, like 727, it's a variety that the cobs are slightly lower as opposed to very high cobs. 719, the cobs are all above the head, whereas 733, definitely the cobs are more like eye level. SC657 is our new medium maturing variety. Fits well into the 6 series. We already have 633, 637, 647, and now we have 657. Being a 6 series, it's between 130 to 136 days. Initially, from what we're seeing, it's going to be slightly longer than 647. It's going to be more like 136 days. 647 dries down a little bit quicker. It's in about 132 days. So 657 just takes about an extra 5 days to get to physiological maturity. 657 is a really exciting variety. It is, being a 6, it is still quite a tall variety. I would say it's probably the same height as 647, 637. So the really exciting characteristics about this variety is the yield. the yield, the cobs are looking fantastic. For a 6 variety, it's giving a yield very close to a 7 variety. We're talking 14 to 16 pips around the cob. We're talking cob length of 42, 44, which is very good for a 6 variety. And then it has a very close tip, which means that we are not seeing any weevil damage. We're not seeing any diplodia. From what I've seen, honestly, you open the cob and you can use every single pip on that cob. I think it's a great new variety.
Every year, SeedCo invites farmers across Zambia to the SeedCo farm in Lusaka West, where we showcase crop demonstrations that highlight the yield potential of every SeedCo maize, soybeans, and vegetable seed variety, with the focus on good crop management practices to achieve best yields. This year is different. We're making it bigger, better, and safer. We would like to invite you to the SeedCo National Virtual Field Week, which will broadcast on ZNBC from the 22nd to 26th of March on social media and on community radio stations in all the 10 provinces of Zambia. On each day, we will take you through our demo fields to highlight good crop management practices and their effects on your crop. SeedCo, it starts with the right seed.